Hi there, I'm in Abergavenny because I love it. I'm here chiefly because I've written a book, well, 2 books, about food. But I'm not going to talk to you about food. I'm going to talk to you about my day job. And my day job is that of a shopkeeper, a corner shopkeeper, hence the flag. I'm here to claim this podium on behalf of the nation's shopkeepers. Basically, there are an awful lot of things. We, as shopkeepers, love welcoming customers. We love to see customers. This is what we need. We need customers in the shop to buy things. In fact, most of us quite like customers just coming in and having a chat or bringing us a sample of this and that. But there are some things that customers really are not getting quite right. So with your forbearance, and please don't take any of this personally, I'm just going to mention 1 or 2 things that you could do to make our lives a little bit easier. The first one is probably pretty obvious, but you'd be amazed how many people get it wrong. And that's mobile phones. A lot of people come into my shop on the mobile phone. They walk round my shop on the mobile phone. I say, hello, sir, how are you? Can I help you? They walk out of my shop on their mobile phones. Not a word is exchanged. This is okay probably in Morrison's or Sainsbury's, but your corner shopkeepers need a smile, a hug, a squeeze, a hello at the very least. My other very minor pet hate is opening hours. We're not quite open all hours in my shop, which is in Peckham in South East London. Anyone from Peckham here? We're open from 10:35 in the morning through till 9 at night. That's quite a lot of hours. And when I'm not lucky enough to be doing this sort of thing, I'm pretty much there every day of the week, serving my customers and trying to give them the very best of what we have, advising them. There is always someone outside my shop door at 10:34 a.m. ringing me saying, aren't you opening today? You're a bit late. And then at 9 o'clock, just as the shutter's coming down, somebody does a rolling brake fall and puts their foot in the door and says, oh, you're shutting a bit early tonight. Well, you know, we're open 11.5 hours. That should be enough for you to shop. Another minor rant really is to shoplifters. I'm sure there aren't any out there, but if you're going to shoplift, there are a few rules that us shopkeepers like you to observe. Please don't look too needy. If you look too needy, we feel really guilty when we nab you. This is really, really important. You know, if you're going to do it, just sort of shuffle in and look like you can handle stuff. Also, you need to be a bit cleverer. If you're skulking around the shop with a big open bag, a sports bag, and you don't take your sunglasses off, of course we're going to follow you. I'm awfully sorry, but, you know, you're asking for trouble. So you've got to observe a few rules and regulations. The other final shop rant, and, you know, this is my final rule that I'm setting out for you guys, is to salespeople. Now, shopkeepers are fair prey. You know, we buy things, we sell things. We need salesmen to come into the shop. We need them to sell things to us. But there are a few things that you can do to make your lives easier. Firstly, don't dress up. So, you know, in high heels, that's for the gents, or suits, that's for the ladies, and put the shopkeeper to shame. We're usually wearing aprons and trousers and trainers. If you look too shiny and smart, we'll be terrified. We won't want to buy from you. Also, please, if you're selling food to a corner shopkeeper, please come in with clean fingernails. I'm not going to buy anything from someone with dirty fingernails, and I know most of my customers wouldn't buy something from me if I didn't have clean fingernails. And the other thing is, don't come in and say, hello, love, are you having a nice day? Because I won't be if you do that to me. That really is going to get my back up. Now, there are a couple of other things you can do to help your corner shopkeeper. One is to shop there. A lot of my customers do the ideal thing. I think it's absolutely wonderful. They come into the shop, they buy everything they can from my shop, they tick off everything on their list, and then after that, they'll go to the supermarket and get the things I can't sell. Yes, the high streets are struggling. Yes, we need more people to go to corner shops and support them. But with a bit more forethought, or maybe a bit less thought, if you run out of stuff, don't wait for a weekly shop, go to your corner shop. But we do need you to frequent us a bit more. Also, the corner shop is a very important part of the community. I know I'm not alone because I'm in a market town with lots of lovely shops. And I know I'm not alone when I say that corner shopkeepers look out for people. If I see Jane Brown going past, sorry Jane Brown if you're here, but if I see Jane Brown going past my shop 3 times a day, every day for a week, and then one day she doesn't come past, I'm going to go and find her and find out if she's all right. This is how communities work. And the shopkeeper, the corner shopkeeper, is the eyes and ears of the community. So you need to treasure your shopkeepers. In fact, I'm seriously thinking of applying to red letter days to offer people the chance to come and stack shelves in my shop, because I think everyone should be a shopkeeper for a day, just to see it from the other side and to see how rewarding, how emotional, how hysterically funny, and how much hard work it is. I haven't got a stall here, but we have got a shop in Peckham. It's bright yellow, it's very silly, and it's called Persepolis. If anyone's likely to be heading our way, I've got a few newsletters here which give you all our details, social media, yawn, etc., etc. But you can come and find us. Come and say hello. Our samovar is always on. It's an Iranian shop, so we do things in samovars. Just before I let the next ranter on, I have a guest rant on behalf of the hotelier where we're staying. It's a very nice gentleman called Howard. And he's got a hotel called Alta Innis, and it's very, very beautiful. And I asked him this morning, is there anything you'd like to say to the people of Abergavenny or to the world? And his chief thing was, when you go to a hotel, look for the positives. Try and think about the good things. Don't just go around taking photographs of cobwebs and dingy corners and then saying, you know, oh, this is terrible. Look for the good things. Just, you know, look at the sunset from your hotel bedroom. Look at the pretty curtains. So anyway, that's the end of my guest rant. I just wanted to thank Rude Health very much for letting me... I mean, I do it all day, every day anyway in my shop, but thank you very much for giving me a microphone and letting me up here. Thank you very much.